Hey, Celtics Nation. We're back with an exclusive video and the latest updates on our beloved Boston Celtics. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll always stay up to date and never miss out on any exclusive news. The Boston Celtics have been cruising smoothly through the Eastern Conference, dominating their competition with impressive consistency. Over the past several weeks, they've maintained a strong position near the top of the standings, enjoying a considerable lead over most teams in the East. Although the Cleveland Cavaliers currently hold the top seed, the Celtics are comfortably seated in second place, far ahead of the rest of the pack. Despite the lack of immediate pressure in the standings, the Celtics have not taken their foot off the gas. Their recent form has been nothing short of impressive. Since the beginning of March, Boston has suffered only 3 losses. That's an outstanding record, especially considering the level of competition and the grueling NBA schedule at this time of year. One of those rare defeats came in a rather unusual circumstance. On Wednesday, the Celtics were blown out 96-76 by the Orlando Magic, but that result comes with an asterisk. The team was without its top 6 players, a mix of stars and key contributors, who were either resting or recovering from minor injuries. It was a strategic move by the coaching staff to prioritize long-term health over short-term results. Injuries and rest days are common late in the season, especially for playoff-bound teams like the Celtics. Some of the absentees were simply getting a well-deserved break, while others are managing nagging injuries with hopes of returning fully healthy for the postseason. Boston is clearly focused on the bigger picture, making a deep playoff run and potentially competing for a championship. One of the few regular rotation players who did take the court on Wednesday was guard Peyton Pritchard. He emerged as the team's most prominent presence that night and took the opportunity to reassure fans about his own physical condition. Speaking to Noah Dalzell of Celtics on CLNS, Pritchard gave an encouraging update on the hip issue that has bothered him recently. "The hip strain is pretty much gone now," Pritchard stated confidently. "So that was the only thing this year that bugged me a little bit." His words were not only a sign of personal relief, but also a source of optimism for a Celtics team that will rely heavily on his contributions during the playoffs. A fully healthy Pritchard could be a game-changer. Over the past few weeks, Pritchard has been dealing with that hip injury, which limited his mobility in minutes. But now that he's recovered, he's ready to reassert himself as a vital member of Boston's rotation. As the team sets its sights on postseason glory, Pritchard's presence becomes even more critical, especially with the goal of repeating as NBA champions. This season has marked a significant turning point in Pritchard's career. The former Oregon standout is enjoying his best professional year to date, both in terms of stats and impact. Even though he typically comes off the bench, Pritchard has become a consistent and efficient scorer, averaging 13.9 points per game. His accuracy from beyond the arc, over 40% from three-point range, has made him one of the most reliable shooters in the league. Because of his breakout performance, Pritchard has emerged as a leading contender for the NBA's 6th Man of the Year award. His ability to come off the bench and provide instant offense has added a new dimension to the Celtics' attack. His poise, scoring touch, and playmaking instincts have helped Boston maintain momentum even when the starters sit. As the Celtics prepare for what they hope will be a deep playoff journey, they will need Pritchard firing on all cylinders. To get past a formidable Cleveland Cavaliers team in the East and then potentially face a Western Conference powerhouse, Boston must rely on every weapon in its arsenal. Pritchard's shooting, energy, and clutch performances could be the key to unlocking another championship run. If he continues to play at this level, the Celtics will be a very difficult team to beat. But before we continue, please remember to subscribe to the channel and give the video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest news about the Boston Celtics. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Picture this: a Boston Celtics team with an explosive, athletic scoring machine added to their already impressive roster. What if that player could stretch the floor, knock down clutch shots, and add a dynamic scoring presence to complement Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown? Could Zach LaVine, the Chicago Bulls' high-flying all-star, be the player who takes the Celtics' title hopes to new heights? As the NBA trade rumors heat up, LaVine's potential move to Boston is sending shockwaves through the league. Could this be the most exciting Celtics roster transformation in years? Zach LaVine, a two-time NBA All-Star and one of the most electrifying players in the game today, has proven himself time and time again. Known for his insane athleticism, LaVine has the ability to take over a game with his scoring ability. This season alone, he has been a key piece for the Bulls, putting up impressive numbers, including a memorable 29-point performance against the Celtics in November 2024. With over 1,000 three-pointers made for Chicago, LaVine's shooting prowess is undeniable. His ability to shoot from anywhere on the court would instantly elevate Boston's offense to another level, giving them another reliable scorer alongside their established stars. The question that lingers in the minds of Celtics fans and analysts alike is whether LaVine's talents would fit seamlessly with Boston's system. The Celtics have long been known for their stellar defense and team-oriented play, but adding a high-volume scorer like LaVine could provide them with the offensive firepower they've sometimes lacked in big moments. Imagine a fast-paced offense that takes full advantage of LaVine's quickness, athleticism, and deep shooting range. His dynamic skill set could offer Boston the versatility they need to contend with the league's top teams, especially in the high-pressure postseason environment. But, as with any potential trade, there are obstacles to consider. The Celtics would need to match LaVine's salary, and the trade would likely require moving significant pieces of their roster. The possibility of losing key role players, or even one of their current stars, could be a hard pill to swallow. Additionally, questions remain about how LaVine's ball-dominant style would mesh with the Celtics' existing stars, especially Tatum and Brown, who are used to leading the offense. Would LaVine be willing to adjust his role, or would he seek to continue being the focal point of the offense? Zach LaVine's style of play is a blend of explosive athleticism and polished defensive skill, making him one of the most versatile scorers in the league. Known initially for his jaw-dropping dunks and slam dunk contest wins, LaVine has evolved far beyond a pure highlight reel. He's now a legitimate three-level scorer who can attack the rim, pull up from mid-range, and drain shots from beyond the arc. His smooth shooting form and quick release allow him to create space even against tight defenders, and his ability to score off the dribble makes him a nightmare in isolation situations. One of LaVine's most underrated strengths is his off-ball movement. He doesn't just wait for the ball to find him. He cuts, curls around screens, and finds open spots in the defense to get high-percentage looks. This aspect of his game could be especially valuable in Boston, where the offense thrives on ball movement and spacing. Playing alongside smart passers like Drew Holiday and versatile wings like Tatum and Brown could open up even more scoring opportunities for LaVine without requiring him to dominate the ball. Defensively, LaVine has made noticeable strides in recent seasons. While he's not considered a lockdown defender, his effort and athleticism allow him to stay in front of opponents and contest shots effectively. On a defense-first team like the Celtics, he wouldn't be asked to carry the same weight on that end of the floor, and he could benefit from playing alongside elite defenders like Derek White and Holiday. Surrounded by that kind of support system, LaVine's defensive lapses could be masked, while his offensive output could shine even brighter. Perhaps what makes LaVine such a compelling fit in Boston is his flair for big moments. He's not afraid to take the last shot, and he has a proven track record of delivering in clutch situations. Whether it's a contested three in crunch time or a fast break slam that swings momentum, LaVine brings an energy that can ignite both teammates and fans. If the Celtics are looking to add a player who can raise the team's ceiling and deliver on the biggest stage, LaVine may just be the answer they've been searching for. Despite the uncertainties, the possibility of adding Zach LaVine to the Celtics roster is a tantalizing thought for Boston fans. With his experience, scoring ability, and winning pedigree, LaVine could be the player who tips the balance of power in the Eastern Conference. Will the Celtics take the plunge and bring him into the fold? Or will another team swoop in and make their own play for the talented guard? One thing is for sure, if LaVine lands in Boston, the NBA landscape will never be the same. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Boston Celtics, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.